Time now for our weekly arts and culture segment. That means we have our culture correspondent Song Yoo-jin in the studio. Welcome, Yoo-jin.
Good evening, Jungmin.
What do you have for us today?
So, Jungmin, as you know, today is the first arts and culture of this year, so I prepared a preview of some of the major pop culture events to look forward to in 2025. Let's first take a look. If you're curious about some of the K-culture events and content coming up this year, this is your guide. Starting with K-pop, several big names will be back in the spotlight. The long wait for BTS fans is almost over.
With all members set to complete their military service by June, I think BTS-related topics will once again be heavily in the spotlight this year.
And BLACKPINK is ready to be in your area once again. YG Entertainment's chief producer Hyun-suk confirmed last July that new music and a world tour are on the way. Meanwhile, a new generation of stars is ready to shine. 3 of the big 4 K-pop agencies, JYP, SM, and YG, are planning to debut new groups this year. JYP will kick things off with the debut of its 7-member boy group Kickflip this month. SM is gearing up to introduce its first girl group in 5 years following aespa, while YG will also unveil its new group, which chief producer Yang calls the next monster. Turning to cinema, 2 of Korea's most celebrated directors are making their much-anticipated returns.
Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17, which explores the world of cloned humans, and Park Chan-wook's latest film, No Other Choice, are in the lineup. There's excitement about how these works from master directors will shape and inspire new cultural trends.
Bong's sci-fi film Mickey 17, starring Robert Pattinson and Steven Yeun, will hit North American theaters on March 7th with its Korean release earlier that month. Meanwhile, Park's new thriller No Other Choice, featuring Lee Byung-hun and Son Ye-jin, is keeping its release date under wraps. Streaming platforms are also ready for some major releases. Squid Game fans won't have to wait long for the next installment. Following the recent release of Season 2, the Netflix original will conclude with its 3rd and final season as early as this summer.
I shot the Season 2 and 3 at the same time, continuously. So I'm now working on the post of Season 3. It's almost done. We're working on the music and CGI right now.
The streaming giant is also bringing back another favorite. Its 2024 hit Culinary Class Wars will return with a 2nd season in the latter half of the year, promising more intense and thrilling cooking competitions. From music to film and streaming, that was your 2025 Culture Preview.
No doubt 2025 will be a big year for K-culture. Yoo-jin, are there any other events we should keep an eye on?
Absolutely. So I want to start with Korean literature, as it has been drawing great attention, especially after Korean author Han Gang won last year's Nobel Prize in Literature. So a lot of readers around the world are waiting for Han's next novel, which she did mention during her press conference with the Korean media last month during Nobel Week in Stockholm. So during the press conference, Han said that she'll start working on the last part of her Snow trilogy once she returns to Korea. Now, while it's unclear when Han will release this book, another Korean novelist, Hwang Seok-young, will treat us to his new novel this year. And this will be his first since Mater 210 in 2020, which was shortlisted for the International Booker Prize last year. And over in classical music, Im Myun-chan, who made history last year as the first Korean pianist to win the Gramophone Award, will be the artist in residence at the 2025 Tongyang International Music Festival this March. And also, another star pianist, Cho Sung-jin, is planning a nationwide tour from June to July. Both will also perform at New York's Carnegie Hall, Cho in February and Im in April.
And as our culture correspondent, what kind of year do you hope 2025 will be for culture?
Well, one of the experts I spoke with, he said something that really resonated with me. So if I may, I'd like to share that. So I think you'll know this really well, but 2024 was a year of uncertainty, politically, economically, and socially. And especially during times like these, culture has the power to bring people together, fostering unity and also empathy. So I hope that in 2025, Korean culture can play a more meaningful role on the global stage, contributing to understanding and also connection in the international community.
Can't agree more. Thanks, Yoo-jin, for the report, and I look forward to many more arts and culture segments this year.
Thank you.